Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to a new China product review. So today we're gonna take a look at a really cool military outdoor case for the Samsung Galaxy S4. Those cases are made for extreme protection and are really nice for outdoor freaks. And as you can see, I like outdoor stuff and guns. And that's why I got this case. The brand is called LoveMay and the link to the sellers in the description, so be sure to check it out if you like to. Also, if you wonder what guns are here in the background, so the big rifle is an AR-15 M4 and the pistol is a Glock 17. Almost all the accessories of the AR-15 are from China, the scope, the bipod, laser, the sling and so on. And if you would like to see some China gun accessory reviews, then please tell me that with a comment down below. Those cases are also available for other phones like the Galaxy S5, so feel free to check out the link in the description and browse the store. And now let's directly start with the review. Okay, so this is the case which I have received. I got the golden one and you can get it in almost every color you want to. And as you can see, this is the LoveMay case for the Samsung Galaxy S4. So now let's take a look at the package. And here on the back side of the package we can see that it is the strongest screensaver in the world or something, and it has Corning Gorilla Glass with impact lens. So this should be a really durable glass. It is also weather resistant, so it's water, dust resistant, and it's only splash water resistant, so you should not put it underwater. So that just means it's not 100% waterproof, but we have a really good shock and drop absorption. The whole phone is in a 9mm impact truss, which is made out of rubber, and therefore it has a really good shock absorption. Okay, then basically that was the packaging, and now let's open it up. And I'm really excited on how it will feel in my hands because wow, this is a really huge case. But now let's put it beside and let's check out the packaging. And here you can see out of which parts it consists. And as you can see, the case consists of many parts which all work perfectly together to keep your phone safe. Okay, so basically now we have seen the packaging and all that stuff. Let's put it beside and now let's take a closer look at the case. And on the first look, I have to say the case is really big, at least it feels a little bit big, but it looks amazing with this golden frame here, and this is so much of bling bling. And all the buttons, as you can see, are covered here by some rubber to prevent water entry. And this is the front side, and now to open up the case we have to unscrew all those screws here which are here around the frame. So as you can see, there are 6 screws. So as you can see, it's not that easy to get your phone in there and out there. And on the back side we also have that rubber thing, and that actually feels pretty good. Here we have a hole for the speaker, and also the camera is covered here with an extra glass for the camera. Pretty cool, and also the golden finish here of the frame, that looks amazing. And now before we open up the case, let us take a closer look at the buttons and all that stuff. So all the buttons are covered by this rubber, the volume up button, the volume down button, and also on the opposite side the power button, and basically that prevents water entry and also prevents fall damage. And now let's take a closer look at the USB port, which is here on the bottom. And in order to charge your phone or to connect it to your computer, you have to open up this rubber cap. And this is a little bit annoying because you have to do this all the time when you want to charge your phone or to connect it to your computer, because if you don't close that or if you remove that, then it's not water resistant, and that really sucks. So you always have to open up and close that thing. And here on the top of the phone we have a hole for the IR LED, and this is why I think that it's not 100% waterproof, because there you could have water entry. But we also have a cap for the 3.5mm headphone jack, which is made out of metal, and I think it's a little bit better than the rubber cap for the USB port. Okay, so basically that was everything, and now let's open up the case. Therefore I have to unscrew all those 6 screws, and I will just skip that because this will take too long. Okay, so I have removed all the 6 screws, and now we can open up the case. Okay, so here we have one metal part. Then here we have some other metal part. Here we have the rubber toss. Let's see if it goes off. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. And the first thing we have here is a carrier band or something with the LoveMay logo, so it looks pretty cool. Then further here we have some replacement screws, so if some break down. And here we have a cleaning rag with the Love Me logo. And here we also have a case opening tool. So let's get it out of here. Yeah, pretty useful. And why is it in the case and not out of the case? Okay, but pretty good and nice to have. And further we have a cardboard S4, and yeah, basically that was it. And last but not least, we have here a user manual, which tells you how to open up the case. And yeah, pretty nice because it's in the case, and yeah, useless. But anyway, let's continue with the case. Okay, so now I will get my real Samsung Galaxy S4 and then I will put it here into this case. Okay, so now the phone is in the case and I also put back the screws, and as you can see the touchscreen is working. So there's a glass over the touchscreen and it is still working. That is amazing. Also the buttons are working really good, so the home button is working, and the also really funny thing is that the capacitive buttons are working because they're under those rubber things here, and therefore they work pretty well. And I think also the sensors are working, and we will later take a look at that. And yeah, actually it looks so bling bling. I think that's really cool, but it also makes the phone really big, so it feels like a brick in your hands, but actually I think it looks amazing. Here you have a closer look at the top of the phone where you can see all the sensors, and as you can see nothing is covered. So the proximity sensor is not covered, the light sensor, and also not the front camera. Also here on the top of the phone you can see that the 3.5mm headphone jack is exactly here in this hole, and the same goes also for the IR LED. And now here comes a little water test. And as you can see, the phone still works, but remember, it's only splash water resistant. You can maybe also put it underwater, but I won't recommend it since there is a hole for the IR LED and it's maybe not 100% waterproof, so please only try splash water tests. But except of this it works pretty well, only the cold water makes the touchscreen react really weird, but when you dry it then it works perfectly again. So that was the water test, and now let's come to a little shooting test. Okay, so we're now outside and now let's do a little shooting test. I will try to hit the Gorilla Glass in the middle from 10 to 15 meters and let's see what happens. And as I expected, the glass is broken. The bullet also went through this rubber impact truss to the backside, as you can see right over here, but it got stopped by the metal frame on the backside. So the metal frame seems to be very resistant, and now let's try to shoot it. So I've hit the frame 2 times and the bullet got stopped by the metal frame and it just deformed it a little bit, so you can be sure even when you drop the phone you will only have a little cut in the frame, but your phone will be safe due to the frame and the shock absorbing rubber truss. Okay guys, so we're now at the end of this review and I really enjoyed testing this case. I feel sorry because I broke it, but I still have got a second one for my Galaxy S4. And if you're also looking for an outdoor case, then check out the link in the description where you can find this case and some more. Also the seller has great shipping times, so you can be sure that the case arrives. And if you like the design, then it's definitely worth the money. So as always guys, thanks for watching and I hope I see you again in the next video. Bye bye.